Third time in 3 weeks now, the state of New York has reached a deal with an Indian tribe to settle past financial disputes. Today's agreement with the Seneca Nation means that all 3 state tribes are now in good standing with New York and that New York will be getting the money it's owed. Capitol correspondent Pat Bailey has been following this story for us, and he joins us live now from our Albany bureau with a breakdown of how the state makes out in all of this. Pat?
Well, Liz, just like the previous 2 tribes, the Seneca Nation has been withholding money from the state of New York, this time to the tune of $630 million. Today's deal means New York municipalities and the state of New York will get that money that's owed to them, and the Senecas will go on running their casino without the threat of another one going nearby. Now, the deal with the Senecas means the state of New York will get just over $400 million it was owed in back taxes. The Senecas withheld the payments after several video lottery terminal facilities were allowed to open near their Niagara Falls, New York casino. The tribe said that allowing them to open violated the original contract it had with the state of New York, so they stopped paying the taxes altogether. Also in the deal, local cities around the casino will get the full amount of money that they are owed. The governor today calling this agreement, just like he did at the announcement of the previous 2 deals, historic.
This is hundreds of millions of dollars to the state in back money, and going forward, as the partnership is renewed, it will be additional revenue going forward. And the better the Senecas do, the better the local governments do, the better the people of the state of New York do. So it really is a win-win-win all across the board, and I feel good about that.
As you said, there were 3 tribes. The Seneca issue was much like the Mohawk issue in the North Country. Both were paying taxes, but because rival VLT facilities opened nearby, they stopped. In all, between the 2 tribes and their back taxes now coming to the state of New York, about $450 million going back into the coffers. Now, the Oneida deal in central New York was a little different. They never paid taxes, but they will start after last month's agreement with the state. Liz?
Well, Pat, we know that this has to have some kind of impact on the plans for putting resort-style casinos in the area. Who's left in play to get them?
Well, in the beginning, there were 6 regions. Now 3 Indian tribes and 3 separate regions have settled, and they have exclusivity contracts, meaning no other casinos can go in their regions. So that leaves 3 regions: the Southern Tier, the Catskills, and yes, here the Capital Region. All 3 can make a play to get a casino if they want them. But, however, that agreement still must be approved by the state legislature. That is likely since it was passed last year. But the caveat here is state taxpayers also must approve putting resort-style casinos in upstate New York. That will be on a referendum in November. If the state legislature approves it, we'll have more on the casino siting tonight at 6 o'clock.
All right, we'll look forward to that. Thanks, Pat Bailey.
All right.